Hey, my name is Katie Kesselman, Truth Awakening Magician, and today I want to talk to you about our Native Americans with our Sacred Path cards. And since we just had we just had a full moon, I want to talk about the Moon Lodge card, Retreat. Now, the Moon Lodge is a place for a woman where women gather during the menstrual time to be at one with each other and the changes occurring in their bodies. Long ago, during this special time of moon cycle, women were removed from their duties and family and allowed to retreat to the moon lodge to enjoy the company of their sisters. Now, doesn't that sound nice? And actually, in the Orthodox Judaism, they also do this as well. Not so much in a teepee, but the women of the Judaism system also retreat to a place and take time away from their men, which actually in the long run is good for both parties. Traditionally, the moon time is a sacred time for women when she is honored as a mother of the creative force. During this time, she is allowed to release old energy of her body that is carried and prepared for reconnection to Earth Mother's fertility that she will carry in the next moon or month. Our ancestors understood the importance of allowing each woman to have her sacred space during this time of reconnection because women were the carriers of abundance and fertility. Doesn't that sound nice, guys? Wouldn't it be nice if we actually didn't have to work and we could just go to this retreat during our cycle and actually get the love, space and confidence that we need? I mean, honestly, our men don't even really want to be around us when we're on our period anyway. So isn't this the perfect opportunity? We don't have to feel guilty about being on our period and being emotional, and we can be with our sisters who understand us, are going through the same thing, and we can grow with each other. Women were the mothers who would increase the tribe by bearing children, bringing fertility to the crops through their connection to Mother Earth, and hold the dreams of the nation in their wombs until the dreams became a reality. During their moon, there were barren that could not conceive, so it was their time of rest. And as Americans and as just humans on this planet, we have not allowed ourselves to rest. Rest in some people are considered weakness when really resting, especially in women's in our time, is really for the best. I personally would love to see not only sick time in America, but women menstrual cycle sick time, because we women do deserve more rights than more rights than men when it comes to our emotional health. If it wasn't for us, you would not be born. Okay, just kidding. It's a two-person thing, but you know what I'm talking about. So in our lovely moon lodge in Native American times, nobody would stop a woman from necessary retreat during this moon time. To do so would be a dangerous move on the part of any tribal member. To insist that a woman carry on with the family duties or chores would break the reconnection period for this woman involved. This could inflict the wrath of Mother Earth. Ooh, oh, what did I just say right now? Mother Earth? Maybe Mother Earth's pissed off right now because her females are not getting the rest they need. But that just came to me right now. Maybe we need to reconnect to ourselves and to our Mother Earth and let ourselves rest during this time. Because I'll tell you what, I got mine yesterday during the full moon, and that's why I'm actually making this moon lodge, because am I getting my rest? Well, I'm doing what I can do. But, full rest and being in care of the people that you care about. With women are awesome, okay? And if you can be with women, we're just fabulous. So no man or nobody would allow this to happen back in the day when things made sense, guys, okay? Thus, if any woman was denied her right to reconnect to Grandmother Moon or the Mother Earth, fertility and abundance could not be assured for the tribe or nation. So just when you are in full connection with your cycle, you don't need anything else. You are so connected. As Grandmother Moon is the weaver of the tides, the water or blood of our earth, so a woman's cycle flow the rhythm of the weaving. When women live together in a common space, their bodies begin to regulate their menses, and all will eventually have their moon time concurrently. Their natural rhythm is one of the bonds of sisterhood, something that we have not reconnected with. Especially men, they're all like, ew, gross. I don't want to hear about it. That's why we need to be with our sisters. Because this is just for us. We don't have to connect with men on this, and we shouldn't. We shouldn't have to be talking to our men about our menstruation. We need to have that time with our sisters. It is during their moon time that the women share their visions, dreams, experiences, and talents. Since the Black Lodges are forbidden to men, just as the warrior society and clans are forbidden to women, each gender is allowed to reconnect with others within their brotherhood or sisterhood who can support them and mutually share the things they have learned that will strengthen the whole. The Black Lodges are the center of women's medicine and the unity of sisterhood. So also during their moon time, women were not allowed to prepare food, to dance, participate in ceremony, or to share any life activity with men. Many people today have misinterpreted this custom. This tradition originated because the women needed to nurture themselves during the barren period. Think of the relief this retreat would provide a modern woman. And her family who have to put up with her natural mood swings. I just want to be away when I'm in my mood swing, when I'm crying and I'm emotional. And then you have the release, and then it's just a new part. It's just to be with sisters. I want that so bad. The belief among these who misunderstood the practices was the women were dirty during their moon time. But in truth, it was the highest honoring of woman. It was considered a woman's right to retreat for feeding and nurturing by the Earth Mother, as she had fulfilled her responsibilities of nurturing others during the rest of the month. Yes, the unique Moon Lodge teaching of womankind are geared to allow each female to retreat to their mother and grandmother energies. Oh, I was missing my grandmother so much the last 2 days before I had my menstruation, and maybe this is all part of it, because it's true. When we give birth, we not only give birth to our child, but we give birth to our grandchild. So that is to say, the roles of women are exposed in depth. The mother nurturer is one role that a woman will experience during her earth walk and will entangle pregnancy and deliver of an offspring, as well as a deep abandoning of love and care of the growing youngster. Children are honored for their particular talents and are guided by their mother to accept honor and to develop those gifts with joy. The grandmother, a role very important. When a male child was 7 years of age, grandmother would retreat to the Black Moon Lodge and dream or smoke the young boy's future mate. So even if you are a grandmother and you have a son, you can wish and put out there the kind of wife you want for him. And even if you're a woman, a grandmother can wish and pray for the perfect man. It's all in our love and strength and hope. women, um, so for the old wounds to be healed in a successful creative way, it is time for women to use the idea of the Moon Lodge and retreat to the sanctuary of sisterhood. Women must learn to love, understand, and thus heal each other. Every person has male and female sides. Each enters the silence of the heart to discover the beauty of retreat and receiving. The Moon Lodge can be a symbol for men and women alike. Retreating and digesting the feelings that life's experiences have created is very healing. So the application of this card, if you feel like this card is for you, the application is the Moon Lodge card speaks of retreat. Take a break. Your influence cannot be felt at this time because you are in need of replenishing your own energy. This is a barren time in a sense because you need to be alone and to honor yourself for a change. Yes, take a break and love yourself. Retreat is not an act of weakness. It is an act of strength. Without retreat, the future cannot take hold in the present. Make note that you are preparing for a time of fertile action by taking a rest now. Being alone at this time will allow you to do things that will give you joy within or without interference. Remember that miracles can happen when you repose and allow yourself to come to your new starting place at a gentle way. I love the Moon Lodge card, and I pray that we can make retreats for women again. Although it is more common and easier when you are in a tribe to just go to this Moon Lodge close by. Perhaps we can have our own moon lodges again in the future. Just like a YMCA, why don't we have moon lodges where we can go for a couple days, retreat, and know that that is our time, it's our sacred place. If you would like to know more about Sacred Path cards or the energy that they provide, I have a whole deck. You can message me at um, Katie Kesselman Truth Awakening on Facebook, or you can email me at katieksuperstar@gmail.com. That is KATIEKSUPERSTAR at gmail.com. Thank you, and I am happy to be back on YouTube, and I will be continuing to make videos regardless of who's watching it because it makes me happy.